Oh my God. Whew. No matter how many times I sit in front of this camera, it's never not nerve-wracking. But oh my goodness, first video of the year. How you guys doing? How was everyone's like winter break or winter transition into the new year? I guess for a new year, I should introduce myself again, but my name is Kate. I'm a 20-something who loves to post a lot of cozy vibes, cozy hobbies, things to do in your free time, and just overall slice of life and pretty chill content. It's a fun time over here. It's never serious. I talk a lot. And yeah, I kind of just spend my time yapping and talking about the things that I love. If that's something that you're into, then welcome. Since we have flipped the calendar into a new year, I think it's only appropriate that we talk about the 2026 rebrand. Apparently that's what we're calling it this year, but I honestly don't have a rebrand for this year. I just need the year to serve. Like, I need it to be a good one. So in order to do that, I have a bunch of goals that I want to talk about. So I want to start the video talking about things in 2025 that were positive, because I have a lot of things that were not so positive, but positive things that happened last year. Then talk about some of my goals and the things that I want to bring into this year, and then probably wrap it up with my vision board, because I haven't done a vision board since my 2024 video. Maybe that's why 2025 was the way it was, because I never made a vision board. But I put my Pinterest hat on, I opened that Canva app, and I went crazy on the vision board. So I'm happy to share that one with you guys at the end. So grab a snack, settle in, maybe grab your planner if you want to plan with me too. And yeah, let's just be intentional. So to celebrate the things that I did well in 2025, I did happen to get myself a little cake. Yes, I know. Super fun how everyone was doing their accomplishment cakes, and I was like, you know what? I want to do one too. And it was just a lot in 2025 that I don't want to revisit, and that it was tough. It was really tough. I don't think I like realized how many successes that I had and like how much that I did and like grew from until I sat down and was like, let me write down the things that I'm actually proud of. Let me write down these accomplishments. So I have my accomplishment cake. I loved watching these videos, and I know I'm a little late to do it, but it's fine. This is my channel, okay? My name is Caitlin, and in 2025, I graduated with honors again. Another thing that I accomplished in 2025 was I got comfortable talking to the camera, and I reached 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. So thank you guys. All right, my name is Caitlin, and in 2025, I moved out of my childhood home. Hi, my name is Caitlin, and in 2025, I rekindled my love for journaling, and I really invested in my hobbies. Like, y'all know. Y'all already know this one. In 2025, I went to Chicago for the first time, which was one of my dream cities to be able to visit, and I went to my first music festival, which was Lollapalooza, and I have a vlog for that. Really, honestly, probably one of the best experiences that I had. So yeah, I'll put that in the front. In 2025, I hosted my first little party get-together thing at my own place, which is something I've always dreamed of being able to do. Just having friends around, being able to share and just show hospitality is just something I really love. And so yeah, I hosted for the first time. Hi, my name is Caitlin, and in 2025, I realized I'm not the problem, and I let go of what wasn't meant to grow. All right, 2 more to go. Hi, my name is Caitlin, and in 2025, I got more confident with my natural hair, and I tried to experiment with more styles. Okay, guys, drumroll please. My name is Caitlin, and in 2025, I got married to my best friend. And put that one in the front. So yeah. Wow, this looks really chaotic, but it definitely is a visual reminder of all the wins, and I think that's so important. Whether you put it on a cake or whether you put it in a book or a sticky note or your notes app, honestly, when everything is going crazy, it's just so important to look at your wins, because I definitely lost sight of how many wins I did have, and so I'm really happy that I have this now. Wow, good job, girl. Now it's time to set our goals and intentions for this year. I've broken this into 4 different sections, and then I also have my honorable mentions for areas that I want to grow in or goals that I want to set. Section 1, we have hobbies. Of course, who would I be if I didn't talk about hobbies first? In 2025, I think my favorite cozy game that I played was Infinity Nikki. Like, I love Infinity Nikki. I know a lot of people have like different polarizing opinions about it now because of like the in-app purchases and like the like pay to play things, but I love that game. Like, I love that game. It was so good, and it hit right at the right time. It's so fun. So yeah, that's my 2025 game of the year. In 2026 and this year, I really want to rekindle my love for Disney Dreamlight Valley. I think I'm gonna restart the game, which is like, oh my god, all the progress I made, but I don't really remember how to play it, but I remember having fun. So I think a lot of the things on these lists was me thinking, okay, when were the times when I was most happy? What was I doing when I was having the most fun? And a lot of those things I want to bring back into 2026. So it's less of a rebrand and more of a rekindling year for me. And I feel like that's been a constant theme in a lot of my recent videos, just rediscovering the things that I already like. So yeah, 2026 hobby-wise, I want to play Disney Dream Light Valley again. I want to return to journaling. I already did a whole video about that. Some of the other hobbies I mentioned in my previous video was air dry clay and watercolors. I think those will be really fun. And yeah, just getting back to being a crafty girl. I don't just want to focus on hobbies, I also want to focus on my experiences. So that is section number 2, the experiences category. There's definitely a few things I want to experience in relation to my hobbies. So number 1, I put down just like journaling meetups. I've seen that a lot on social media. I'm going to a place with people I don't know, maybe going by myself, trying to get out of my comfort zone and like going to a journaling meetup. Oh my goodness, the light is like really blessing me right now. But doing pottery painting is something else I want to do. Going to my local library and the events that they have there. I think going back to like my solo date era, like if I have a day off or like maybe once every couple months or like once a month, just doing something different that's like in my community is something I really want to support more. I remember in 2024, I went to a wood burning class and did like artwork where you had like a hot utensil and you like carved into like different wooden objects. I think I did like a jewelry box and like I made like a spoon with like cute designs. It's really cool. But yeah, that's just something fun that I like to do, just different artistic classes. I think just letting myself be a beginner again is something I want to do more of. The next thing in my experience category is to travel. I have a couple bullet points for that. Hopefully I can do an out-of-country trip with my husband. We did go on our honeymoon out of the country, but like, I'm not gonna say it doesn't count because I'm grateful for it, but at the same time, we fell in love in the country that we went back to because we went to Dominican Republic. Like he came on my family vacation. Story, love, backstory stuff. But like we went on our family vacation, he confessed, blah, blah, blah. So like when we went there for our honeymoon, it was like special in that way, but it wasn't a new place to explore. So I want to explore somewhere new. I want to try to do more weekend trips, like just up and back or a quick flight here, like an hour away. Like I think that'll be a cool way to get more places in. The next one was either a girls trip or a solo trip. I don't know. Girl, we'll see where the money is. Hopefully we can get the money right this year and go more places because I love traveling so much. All right, section number 3, we're gonna talk about my habits. Can't do hobbies, we can't experience the world if we don't have our habits in order. So some of them that I wrote down, I'm just gonna go really quickly, is to have a consistent skincare routine, to expand my cooking menu. I feel like I've started that in my 2024 video. I was talking about how I just wanna try a little bit more in the kitchen. I be in the kitchen, okay? Like I feel more confident with it now, but I feel like there's a lot of things that I haven't done. So cooking more things, hopefully going to the gym twice a week. I feel like this is the first year where I'm not like overly concerned with going to the gym every single day or like I want this type of body type. Like I just want to be healthier in general. Like we need longevity. Okay, we don't need to look like this one or that one. We need to just be here. We need to just be here on the earth for a long time and like not be hurting all the time. Definitely taking more vitamins, being more health conscious, tracking money. Like we're adults now, like I'm an adult now. Social Security is scary and disappearing as I speak. Tracking money, saving for retirement, having things to fall back on. Like I just downloaded a spending app the other day and I'm really trying to just know how much I put out in a month, how much is coming in, really get back to budgeting. And I want to read a lot more. I want to read my Bible more and I want to read more novels. I have a goal to read 20 books this year and a girl is 2.5. So I'll just say 3. I'm 3 books in and it's only the first week of January. So I don't know. But yes, those are my habit goals. I know I went through those pretty quickly. And now my last section before the honorable mentions is just a lot of inner work, more personal. So we're gonna get a little bit deep here. So the number 1 I put was playing it safe. I feel like I've made a lot of decisions in my life because they were expected or they were safe or inside of my comfort zone. I'm turning 24 this year, which is like crazy because like I'm about to be like officially in my mid-20s. Not yet. I think I'm still early 20s at 24, but like we're almost hitting the big. Yeah, so yeah, no. I don't know, just like not taking the safe job, not wearing the safe outfit, not befriending or staying in a friendship because it's safe and familiar. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I'm cool, like I'm good, like I did it. And the next one I wrote was boundaries and self-worth. In my 2024 video, I mentioned things like stop apologizing, and I did until I didn't. I definitely slipped back last year. I did. I think I was pretty strong, and then I was bombarded with a lot of very traumatic events. I was around a lot of very unhealthy people, and that made me shrink back and kind of people please and apologize so much until I realized like what did I do wrong? Once I sat back and realized like, oh, I didn't do anything to deserve that, but I still took that. It really made me sick. I want to like go back and like hug myself and be like, girl, you're not in the wrong here. One of my biggest takeaways is that staying is also a choice, because it's like, I think I was in the mindset, oh my God, so much stuff is happening to me, but at the same time, like, I'm allowing so much to happen to me. And I don't think that it like really was clicking that like I have the power to stand up for myself, to talk and be like, hey, this was not cool. This hurt me. I need to take a step back. And I'm still working on it, but I at least know now. I feel like God has called me to peace with a lot of the relationships that I had, but I just definitely need to have better boundaries and love myself more, because I gotta be with me at the end of the day, and I don't want to be with me when I'm battered and bruised and protecting everybody else. Like, no. Sorry to go on a rant, guys, but that's the truth. All right, and the next one after that is just being my own best friend. This kind of goes back to the last one, but I definitely noticed like the difference in my friendships since getting married. Not that that's a bad thing. I think that's a natural thing. People also just being busier. Everyone in my life, it's like we're all in a different season. In my friend group, one of us is having a kid. One of us is going to get their master's. One of us is going to get their bachelor's. One of us just dropped out of college. The other one is traveling across the world, and the other one just moved to New York. Like, everybody's in a different season, and so that kind of leaves me like a little bit lonely, but like I'm proud of my girls. But I definitely think spending more time with myself and not feeling lonely in that time with myself, really enjoying that, is something that I want to feel more of and try to find again. So yeah. And my last bullet point for this category of inner work is definitely contentment. I definitely have been a high achieving person a lot of my life, and that's not like I'm not flexing. Like, I'm flexing a little bit, but like I've worked hard. It's like I work hard, I get it. I work hard, I get it. Like, that's been the way I was raised. Like, you just don't give up. I just accomplish things. And I definitely think like my self-worth and identity was based a lot in that, just like being able to achieve things. Now I'm in a slower season. My life is like becoming more routine, you know what I'm saying? And so I think just not comparing my current situation to the past is something that I'm working on, not comparing versions of myself with one another. And I guess just kind of pivoting and shifting my mindset to enjoy the build, enjoy the journey. I'm trying so hard to take myself seriously right now, but I literally sound like a life coach, but I'm trying to enjoy the journey. So yeah, that was very wordy, but let's lighten it up. That was like a lot. Let's move on to a lighter note. Some of the honorable mentions. Let's talk about some fun stuff. Yeah, let's talk about some fun stuff. So onto my honorable mentions category, which not really a category, but just things I want to say. I want to reconnect with K-pop. Like, seriously, I really want to reconnect with K-pop. When I was reflecting, like, okay, when were the times where I was most happiest? It's when I was chronically waking up at 5 a.m. so that I would match the time in Korean Standard Time and waking up to watch a music video. Like, that was peak me, that was peak happiness. And while there was judgment from the outside world, I was happy. I was happy getting them albums, not to the capacity that I was buying them before, because we're still saving money, but like getting albums, going to concerts, trading, like that was so fun. Reconnecting with it on a smaller scale, which is something I've already done because I still keep up with P1 Harmony and TXT and ATs, like those are my for life. But like reconnecting with it a little bit more, tuning in. I just got so busy and I have so many hobbies that it went like to the wayside, but definitely reconnecting with it more is something I want to do. The next one, I want to get my first designer bag. Girl, like, I don't know, like I'm turning 24. That kind of gives grown woman, does it not? Like, oh, hold on 1 second. My dream bag is the Coach Lana bag. If I don't have enough money to buy that bag by the end of this year, something is wrong. Or if I don't get the Samo Ando bag, like I need that Korean brand. It's a Korean designer. I need that bag so bad. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm turning 24. I need to have my items. I need to have a grown woman bag. Whatever. All right, the next one, come close. I want grills. Where am I going with them? I just want the option, okay? I just want the option. Like, my mom's not gonna like that one, but I just want some, like, I don't know, like maybe I'll just go do my errands with them on. Like, I just want some. That's all. And trying more creative hairstyles. I like the French curls. I did them before. This is my first time doing them in black. Doing more things. I've been really drawn to locks. I told y'all this before. This is like an ongoing thing. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I definitely want to do something with them again, even if they're faux locks. But yeah, those are all my categories and goals for 2026 in terms of habits, hobbies, inner work, and experiences. And of course, we have our honorable mentions as well. I really want this to be a fun year, but I also want this to be a year that like I'm more responsible for my happiness, responsible for my health, and more intentional to make myself and my family happy. Family as in me and that man, because we're coming up on our first year. So I feel like getting our own routine down, getting into our own flow, really growing into this version of myself, I feel like is what this year is going to be about. I said this before, I'm optimistic. I'm rarely optimistic, but if we've been suffering for 5 years since 2020, like something has to go right this time, right? Like just based off of probability. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Before we wrap up, I want to talk about my 2026 vision board. I'm so excited. I went on Pinterest, of course, and I was really struggling like with what color palette to make it, but I decided to go with like pinks and reds and a little bit of green, because green symbolizing growth and then pink just being soft, more feminine. And then I incorporated the reds to be confident, be bold. And oh my gosh, isn't she pretty? Like, I'm obsessed with how it came out. I want to set this as my wallpaper literally everywhere. I just love it. I think my favorite parts of my vision board are like the little like hot girls have boundaries. Yes, like the pinks, the Kindles, the reading, the travel. Like one of my travel dream spots is Japan. I put that in there a little bit. And then I love this quote. It says, "Turns out my life's purpose isn't to be as small and silent and as accommodating as possible." Like who knew, right? I have a couple like biblical things on there too, and just like a reminder to take it step by step. Anyways, I am obsessed with this vision board. It's great, but thank you guys so much for watching this video and listening to me. Thank you for putting up with me. Thank you guys for making another rotation around the sun with me, and for subscribing if you're not yet. Like this is definitely the time. This is definitely the time. I'm excited for the year. I'm excited for new content, new ideas. Hopefully I can not go through big stretches of time of being inactive, but we're gonna take it one day at a time. We're gonna follow the vision board, take it one day at a time. But I hope that we all have a wonderful 2026, and let me know if anything that I said today resonated with you. Let me know what your goals are. Let me know what you're proud of. What did you do last year? Let me know so I can, because I'm proud of you. And yeah, that's all. See you next time. Bye.